guys, it is time for one of those review videos. You know the ones where I review a lot of things. I think I've got 17 things here, but this is only the beginning because I'm probably going to be able to do another one in a week or so, a week, 10 days. I'll do another one with probably just as many products. So I wanted to split it up, and so I just picked a random bunch of things. I'm not going to do swatches since I'm talking about so many products, but I will put in the description of the video a listing of each product that I talk about, just so you have that to refer to, because I know I talk fast in these things. First up, let's talk about a foundation. I have 4 foundations to review for you. I got a whole bunch of foundations. I still have like 3 more to review for you. But this is the YSL Le Teint. It's the Fusion Ink foundation. Let me just go about it the easiest way. It's the Fusion Ink foundation, and I have it in the shade B70 Mocha. Now, what I'll tell you is I love it. It's a very lightweight, nice foundation. It looks beautiful on the skin. I would say you're not going to like it if you need a lot of coverage in your foundation. I wouldn't think that would be great because it's like light to medium coverage for me, which works fine for me, but you know, might not work again if you want a lot of coverage. I don't really like this little dropper thing. I end up putting it like all over my the back of my hand, and then use a beauty blender to kind of sop it up and put it on my face. But a great foundation. Definitely excited to use that in the fall and winter time. It worked really well with my combination skin type as well, and my favorite way again to put it on was with a beauty blender. It works fine if you want to put it on with a nice fluffy brush, or you know, like a kabuki or that kind of a thing. But yeah, I loved putting it on with a beauty blender, so that gets a thumbs up from me. Another foundation. My face loves expensive foundation. It's redonkulous. Okay, this is a Tom Ford Traceless Perfecting Foundation. I have it in the color Warm Almond. I think when I swatched it for you guys and I did it in the haul, I had the shade up, the one deeper shade, maybe chestnut. That was the wrong one for me. I had to return that and get Warm Almond because that's the perfect shade for my NC50 MAC skin tone. This is a great foundation. I will use it on special occasions because it's so darn expensive, but I did love it. It is really, really nice. It has a great finish, a good medium coverage foundation that did well with my combination skin type. With a lot of these foundations, I think all of them, I use mostly the Hourglass Mineral Veil primer. That works so well on my skin. I'll be talking about it more in this month's favorites, but yeah, that's my new go-to. But yeah, a good foundation. Okay, let's take a break from foundation and we'll talk about Charlotte Tilbury because this was a fail for me. A lot of you guys wanted a review on this. This is the Filmstar Bronze and Glow Face Sculpt and Highlight, and it finally came out in medium dark. I had heard so many great things about it when it came out originally in this country, the lighter version, and I was so excited about the medium and dark version, and this was a total bust for me. First of all, the Sculpt color, too much shimmer in it for me. It's just like a shimmer strip, and not enough of a bronze. So maybe if you're a lighter skin tone than me, this will be the perfect, you know, bronze and Sculpt kind of a thing for you. Bronze and highlight kind of a thing for you. The highlight powder is okay, but definitely not enough to help me stick with this. So this, yeah, this is definitely no good for me. Again, the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow Face Sculpt and Highlight in medium dark. Total fail for me. And again, if you have a fair skin type, it might be like the perfect thing for you. And maybe on a fair skin type, it wouldn't look as shimmery as it did on me, that bronzing part. Maybe it wouldn't look as shimmery. All right, let's talk about some mascaras. I have 2 mascara reviews for you. The first one is the Nars Audacious Mascara. This is a new entry into the Nars mascara line. And I have it in the shade Black Moon. I will say, this is a higher priced $20-something mascara that I think you can definitely do better at the drugstore. It's a nice mascara. It really grabs the wand, really grabs at your lashes and really works through, but just not enough here to really make me want to purchase this again and spend, you know, 20-some bucks. I think I got 30% off. Even at that rate, I wouldn't buy it again. I'd get something that I like at the drugstore. So yeah, the Nars Audacious, I still haven't found a great Nars mascara. I thought maybe this would be the one, but it's not. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't say to spend the extra coin on that. Stick at the drugstore. Speaking of the drugstore, Yes, I have a review for this already because I've worn it every day since I hauled it for you. This is the Maybelline The Falsies Push-Up Drama. A new mascara by Maybelline, and I am not gonna recommend that you purchase this. It's a decent mascara in that it does give you the volume, but there's too much clumping going on. Way too much clumping. Now, it isn't as wet as the original Falsies. I don't like the original Falsies because it's such a wet mascara. This is not a super wet mascara. In fact, it's a little on the drier side if you ask me, because it already is developing a drying crust around the top. So it's not a, you know, which is fine. I like dry mascara too. I would just say that after a couple swipes, you get that thick clumpy look, and I usually like that, but this is not good clumpy, it's bad clumpy, where I want to pull out one of those separator brushes and go through. So yeah, this is something I wouldn't purchase again. It's going to be a nice mixer, and it's something, you know, if you really do your makeup fast and you're running out the door, might not be happy with that, because I find that I'm going to be using it in the future as a mixer with other mascaras, but only if I have enough time to separate like the clumps out that I might need to. So think about that. You know, some of us like to do our mascara really, really fast. Oh my gosh. Oops, sorry. I put the products, the bin that the products are in, a little too close to the camera stand. So that's why that happened, sorry. We're just gonna keep right going along here. Rimmel Oh My Gloss. These are new glosses from Rimmel. I got them and they were $5.49 at Target. I got 2 shades. I swatched them for you in a recent video. I would say that these are nice glosses. They say that they last, stay glossy up to 6 hours, and I told you how I was gonna clock it. Well, you know, they last a lot longer than regular glosses do on me, regular lip glosses. So they do have a good amount of lasting power, but you know what? There's a weird smell, and I didn't notice it when I was hauling and swatching it, but I did as soon as I used it the first time. It has a very, very, very noticeable, odd, plasticky smell, kind of like remember the old Nars glosses had that nasty plastic, like thick plastic smell? These have that kind of a plastic smell as well, so just be aware of that. It takes a bit to go away. It sticks around a little longer than I'd like, but these are decent colors, and you know, I like the colors, and there's some brighter shades, and I would get a brighter shade at $5.49 because they look so pretty, but be aware that smell is kind of like a little off-putting. It's just a little off-putting. All right, next up, these are the new MAC Vampify lip glosses, and I love them. I got 3 shades that I hauled for you recently. I really, really like the neutrals that I got. Which one is the lighter one that I like is the best? Tuned In MAC Vampify. These are $20 each. I get their discount, but the retail price for them is $20 each. So I really like Tuned In, and I got Hyper Fabulous, but Tuned In I think is my favorite out of the 2 neutral ones that I got. Really, really classic lip glosses. When I say that, I mean nothing special, just really good, thick, traditional lip gloss. Shiny as heck. All get out. Just super, super duper shiny. I guess that's why they gave them the name Vampy. But just basic lip glosses that I know I've used these so much since I hauled them. Very, very pretty colors. The range, I wish they had some more oranges. Like the oranges they have aren't the oranges that I like. I wish they had something a little more, yeah. Anyway, the shade range, I don't think I'll get any more. But yeah, just traditionally good lip glosses. Again, nothing special, no special amount of lasting power, just super shiny basic lip gloss, and that's fine with me. It's nothing crazy, it is what it is. Let's talk about another foundation. This one, my skin loves. This is the Lancome Miracle Cushion. I have it in 500 Suede W. And this is the one, you remember this? This is the one where you open it up, and I didn't use this at all. I'm too much of a germaphobe. I used a beauty blender with this foundation, but once you pop it up, I just bounced the butt of my beauty blender in there and just bounced it all over my face. I loved this stuff because it was such a light but good, light feeling, not coverage, light feeling foundation. Oh, my skin loved it. Combination skin, this is good for combination skin. I used a primer, of course, but yeah, my skin just loved it. Just it is a great shade match. It's a great coverage. I'd say it's a medium coverage. It is buildable as well. I was able to build it. I have this thing going on my chin, and I'm able to like cover that up, no problem with this. So it's a good coverage, great for my skin type, and the finish is just beautiful. It is like a nice satiny, not too matte finish. Love this, absolutely love this. And again, I loved using it with my beauty blender. The one fail foundation wise, you notice I like the three. The one foundation that I have to tell you about that did not work for me, it was a skin type issue. The color was a little off as well. I just think they don't make my color in liquid foundation. It's Makeup Forever's Ultra HD that everybody loves but me. This is number 177 or Y505. I think I do better with foundations. This made me realize I think I do better with foundations that oxidize on me. That's just a little something I ended up thinking after using this. But anyway, because at first it looks like the right color and then it comes into the wrong color, whereas the other ones at first they look a little wrong and then they look really, really right. It's very weird. Anyway, this foundation is a really bad fit for my skin type. I'm too oily for this, as I was for the original. I tried the original and did not, ended up returning it because it was not a good fit for my skin type. I was too oily. No matter what primer I used, I was a grease ball within a very short amount of time. This one took a little longer for me to turn into a grease ball, but nonetheless, it's just not something I'm comfortable wearing with because there's too much touching up. I ain't touching up 4 times a day. That's what ended up happening here. 4 times a day, So the Makeup Forever Ultra HD was a fail for me. But the other 3 were great. Next up, let's talk about some drugstore products. These are the L'Oreal highlighters. The True Match Lumi, the Liquid Glow Illuminator, and I also have the Lumi Powder Glow Illuminator. It's a blush and highlight. For me, definitely just a highlight. The color that I have here is Golden Rose in the powder, and that's what that looks like. It's Golden Rose. And the highlight color that I have is just Rose. Here's the thing about these two. They're a really good drugstore option, but they aren't as smooth and finely milled as something you would get from Becca or, you know, that kind of a thing. So it was a little chunky. The powder was a little chunky for my liking, as well as the cream product, the cream illuminator. I had to be very, very careful with this, get a little bit on my brush and then, you know, do my highlight and just kind of hope and pray I had enough product on there. You know, you have to, it was a little bit of a thing before I got the exact right amount every time I went to use these two, because this can turn chunky really, really fast on you and you want it off your face. One time I got to use this and I had a little too much on me, so I had to get a fluffy brush and just go, okay, come on off, and just get it off until it looked, you know, a little more reasonable and like something that might happen in nature as opposed to something that would never happen in nature, highlighting wise. But yeah, these are great drugstore options. There's just a little bit of a learning curve as to getting them to work exactly the way that you want them to. And for the price, that's going to be worth it for a lot of people. Again, it's not as finely milled as what you may be used to from Becca and other highlighters that you may have that are more higher end, because those are finely milled and kind of look like ta-da right from jump a lot of the time when you powder, when you put them on. So, you know, it's a trade-off, the price. Here are 2 Circa products that I have to review for you that I love. This is the Circa FaceTime Pressed Powder in Dark. Fantastic face powder. Fantastic face powder. Really, really good. Their products are a little bit higher than, I think it's like $11 or something like that. A little bit higher, but it's okay. Again, really, really nice powder. Great, great finish, and definitely helps to keep my T-zone. This was absolutely gorgeous. This is the Circa blush that I picked up. It's the Picture Perfect Powder Blush in Cayo Largo, number 5. This is a fantastic blush. I mean, amazing blush, top shelf of my vanity. Really, really gorgeous color. Let me show you up close again. So anyway, it's number 5, Cayo Largo. Really, really pretty. All right, another another Circa product. This is their color saturated eye crayon. Loved it. This is a very, very shimmery shade, so it's more appropriate. I didn't think so. I didn't realize when I picked it up. It's more appropriate for the inner corners, and all over the lid it's a little bit too shimmery. It's the Rose Quartz number 2 eye crayon. But I definitely love the lasting power of it. It's beautiful, but again, it's just a little too shimmery for all over the lid. So when I go back and check out their colors, I will definitely be looking for something that's a little more appropriate for all over the lid. All right, next up, we are almost near the end. Next up, we've got the NYX Liquid Suede. I love these. These are newer products from NYX. I got them and swatched them for you in 2 different colors. I have a red called Kitten Heels, and then I have a more neutral shade called Soft Spoken. These are really, really great lip products, not drying, beautiful colors. Oh, Soft Spoken is my And Kitten Heels is a gorgeous, gorgeous red. So love these guys. Definitely check them out if you haven't already. Good price point and good products. I hope they kind of continue with these and give us some new colors. That would be great. Because it came out with, I feel like, a limited color range. Even though it was a lot of colors, it was just kind of limited. There's a lot of places they can go with those because they're so, so beautiful. All right, next up, NYC, New York Color. Up to 8 hours. It's the Cityproof Extended Wear Lip Gloss. This is great stuff, but let me tell you what it is. It is basically Vaseline with color. Get it? It is like Vaseline with color, meaning it is that sticky, and it is super moisturizing though, so it's great to wear all day because it really, really moisturizes your lips. Good for winter. But yeah, it is like Vaseline with color to it. I enjoyed it, but I'm just going to tell you what the consistency is going to feel out. It is that thick and kind of syrupy. This is a beautiful color. What color did I get? Midnight Rose. I don't know if that swatch is going to show up. Midnight Rose is a really, really nice shade. I enjoyed wearing this. Really nice. This was like $2 and something at Target, and they had like 5% off. So good price point. Last but not least, these are great. I only have one here. I think I got 2 that I swatched for you in a haul video, but I only brought one here today. This is the LA Girl Matte Flat Velvet Lipstick. These are great. I got 2. I could use a few more, especially at the price they are. I ordered these from LA Girl. This is the color Manic. Smooth as butter, feels great on the lips, stays, no problems, really great. And this is the color, Manic. I highly, highly, highly recommend these. Again, great price point, good product, beautiful, beautiful, like, I would say it's satin matte finish. It's not like totally matte. It didn't like, you know, it doesn't have that starkness of a matte, so it has a really, really great finish on it. But yeah, I highly recommend these. LA Girl Matte Flat Velvet Lipsticks. Great, great product. That is it, guys. We are done. That is everything. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like review videos. Give me a thumbs up if you do, because then we'll do another one. I don't know. I get, you know, mixed feelings about these, because some people get upset with me when I don't like products, and then I don't know. So yeah, thumbs ups help. They let me know whether you like this kind of a format, whether you'd like me to stop reviewing things at all. You know, there you go. All right, guys, thanks a lot for joining me. I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.